guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a little mini book haul from this cute little bookstore I went to last weekend, and then also we're going to go and update my reading journal and kind of do like a mid-year wrap-up type thing. So for the little haul that I have for you guys, me and my friend Kim, we went to LiQWYD Library. It's not focusing.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, if you want to watch it, watch it to the next.
And we ended up getting, she didn't get anything, but I got 3 books. So, I got Indigo Ridge by TVARI, and I've heard a little bit about this, but not a ton, but the girl that was working there, she said it was really good and that people really love it that she's talked to. And so I don't even really know what it's about, but it's part of the Eden series, so there are more books to this. This is just book 1. And then Kim really wanted me to get this, so I got Behind the Net by Stephanie Archer. This is also a series. It's a hockey romance. That's all I know about it. So I'm excited to get reading it though, because look at that cover art. Beautiful. And then the last one I got was a novel love story by Ashley Poston. It just came out, so I knew I had to get that. This was the only book that going into that store I knew I was getting for sure. Really excited to read this. I've read the 7-Year Slip by her, and I've started a few times Dead Romantics, but I am just never in the mood for it. So I'm excited for this though. I like her books a lot. She writes very beautifully. And then also they gave me this cute little sticker. It just says LiQWYD Library, but it's so cute. So when I get my Kindle later this month, this is going in it. Okay, now I have all of my book journal stuff. So let's see what we need to update. I need to update my reading that I did last month. I only read 6 books last month, which was kind of sad. That's definitely the lowest that I've read this whole year, but I need to add that into this page. And then I also need to color in Binding 13 on this page. This is my 24 books I want to read in 2024, and I think that was the only one I read from this last month. I'm currently reading What the River Knows, this one, but that will count for this one. That will count for July, since I didn't finish it in June. I think that's it for that page. And then I need to fill in my favorite book of June and bring it down, and then I can decide my top 2 for the past 6 months, for the first half of this year. So that's exciting. We're gonna be doing that. And I think that's it that I need to update. So let's do that. Okay, first I think we're gonna fill in the books that I read last month for June. Okay, so those are the only books I've read. I need to calculate this, but I don't know how to do that in my head, and I need a calculator, so I'll do that later. I need to color in Binding 13. What color did I do this month as? yellow. Okay. So now we find yellow in here. And we're going to use a lighter yellow because I used the brighter yellow for those little accents. So we're just going to use this pale yellow. It might look a little green. I'm not too sure about this. Oh, I don't like this at all. Give me a moment. Well, I don't like it as much, but it's not awful. And it's only one, so it's not too bad. Okay, and then, oh, my favorite book that I read this month. Probably Binding 13. So that's like for the whole first half of the year, my favorites. Okay, and that is it for the reading journal. Okay, I was going through this and updating the average star for this month, and somehow I totally spaced my bookshelf that I have on here. So let's hurry and add those into here. So I only have to add 6 of them. This is the color code for how I rate them in this bookshelf. So let's see, we got a 3, 2 4s, a 3.5, and 2 4.5s. So let's let's get those all colored into here, and then we can write the titles. So now we're gonna go into more of like just a mid-year, kind of like a recap, I guess, check-in type thing. These are some questions slash prompts that I have gotten from other people on here on YouTube and also on Instagram that they have been doing, and so I've kind of combined a couple different people's suggestions for this. So we're just gonna go for that, I guess. Let's do my 5-star reads so far this year. So there haven't been very many 5-star reads. I think there's 8, and so that's why I'm going to show you all of them. So there's only 2 that I don't have physically, and that's just because I haven't bought them yet. It's Heartless by Elsie Silver and Reckless by Elsie Silver. Love those. Also Powerless by Lauren Roberts. Foxglove by Adeline Grace. Happy Place by Emily Henry. Done and Dusted and Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage. And The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. Also, Ashley Poston's 7-Year Slip. This was my favorite book so far this year. So this is my favorite book for the first half of this year. And it was so good. I loved it so much. It was great. A book that made me cry, that would be Binding 13. This one I just read this past month. And yeah, sobbing. If you know, you know. But she's so thick. 600-page book. But the flop is so good, and it just stays open by itself. Fabulous. But yes, sobbed like a little baby. It was great. My most disappointing read this year so far, I reread this. This is one that I read back in middle school, and so it was a reread. But I remember liking it so much more, so that's why it's my most disappointing so far. But it was Emerald Green by Kirsten Gier. I did not like it at all. My new fictional crush. So there's two. I would say either Cade from Heartless or Win from Happy Place. They're both so good. I just love them so much. A new author that you love. I'm gonna say Elsie Silver because if you can't tell, these are all her books. I have Wild Love, read the whole Chestnut Spring series this year. And her prequel novella for her Gold Rush Ranch series, I read that too. But I read so much of her books this year and I love them so much. I know she's not like new to everyone else possibly, but she was new to me, and so that's why I chose her for that prompt. A book that surprised me was this one. I actually saw this at Costco. It was the only one left, and so I just thought, like, I didn't know anything about it. It was the only one, so I was like, oh, it's probably popular, so I'll get it. Not knowing at all what it was about, but I just loved this cover, and it's just beautiful. And when I read it, I loved it. It was so good. I think I ended up giving it a 4.5 star. I do think about it often, which is funny to say, but I do. It gave very murder mystery, kind of like Clue almost. And it was a fun read. 3 books that you want to read by the end of the year. I would say Love and Olives is one of them by Jenna Evans Welch. I read the first 2 so quickly, and I just haven't picked up Love and Olives since I read those first 2. So I really want to get this read this year, hopefully, please. And then also Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I bought it right when it came out, and I just really want to read it. I am excited for Wild Eyes to come out, the second book in this series, and it's orange and the cover is so pretty. But yeah, I need to read it by the end of the year at least, if not sooner. And then I also want to finish the whole Bridgerton series, but this is the next book that I have for it. The other ones are right here, so that's so funny. But I really do want to get through the whole Bridgerton series. I think that's a super fun series to read. I've liked it so far. But yeah. Okay, and that is everything. So hopefully this video is not too long, but it was fun just kind of getting to do book stuff with you guys. And I don't know if this will be up before my wrap up or not, so it is what it is. But I'll see you guys in another video, hopefully soon. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff you guys know how to do on here. And yeah, alright, bye!